for another paper Starstream. Tonight, we finish Metal Gear Solid 2. There's very little action left and a lot of cutscenes, including the infamous 45-minute long cutscene. So let's not delay, let's get to it. We're also going to kick off on what may be the reason I absolutely loved Raiden going into Metal Gear Solid 2. Raiden has a sword. It's time to slice and dice. Or would it be slice and dice? Not really sure. What does that do? Not really sure what the square is doing, but... Alright. Body armor and a sword. What could go wrong? Which way do I need to go? Oh, slice and dice? Okay, I gotcha.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Oh.
Wait up, Snake.
What?
You gotta figure that if you're somebody who didn't play Metal Gear Solid 1, when he does infinite ammo and points at his bandana, you're just like,
have you ever
the fuck does that mean?
killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality.
Oh, that's what it was. It was switching between lethal and non-lethal. That way you can get no kill.
I have more field
well
experience
played.
than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this.
Maybe we'll see if we can get Solidus on non-lethal.
We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero.
Despite like slicing out his spine right afterwards.
Terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit, just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part of murder.
Yes, I'm drinking electrolyte, but no, I'm not hungover.
What are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future. You can stop being part of a mistake, starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Who am I?
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange?
His last transmission? More like the last, like, 15.
No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Raiden must have thought that that transmission about seeing a UFO was normal.
Never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Of all the places for one of those ciphers to be flying around to, never in an inside place the entire game, except for now. Sorry. I like to murder. Do it. Killing spree. I love this part. Snake, stop killing everybody! Oh my god. Snake, you're fucking up my mojo. Snake is being, like, too efficient with the murdering. Oh. Didn't let me have any fun. See if there's any rations lying around here. Nope.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay.
Take it off,
point,
scroll
it's the
your items
origin of the
menu.
signal.
Okay.
And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have Solid Snake in Fortnite.
The Colonel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The Colonel is, in part, your own creation.
See, this is why we should never get Neuralink.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden,
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me.
Yeah, there's supposed to be some Kojima documentary that's coming out on Disney Plus only. So we're about to see a real influx of non-Kojima people coming into Metal Gear Solid. Everything copies Fortnite, bro. Don't you know?
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Snake.
Does Rose
Yes,
exist?
I am right.
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
Don't be weird.
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Ah, thank you. I will take a ration. You said what? Scroll the, No, I still got, sea lice on my rations, bro. Ah, there we go. Well played, good sir. Look, it's the part from the original trailer that everybody was stoked about. Will say, never really been a fan of the HF controls, though, in Metal Gear Solid 2. Do I have any bandages? My fishing is about to be mailed, man. Whee! Come on. No, don't run. Ah, now Jack is back. Hurt me more. You enjoy all the killing. Yes. That was a satisfying little sequence.
Fortune. It's been a long wait.
Another thing that would have been cool if they let you do in Snake Tales is actually do this fight.
2 years ago,
But
you
no.
killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end.
Endless nightmare.
Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can.
That's a logical plan.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
Okay.
You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
You can tell that Raiden wants to say so bad just to watch this fight.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something.
Yeah,
There's no such
exactly.
thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Yes, you will. Solid Snake, a character so cool in this game that you can't even watch him fight. You know, this is the part where I understand where people are like, yes, Metal Gear Solid 2 is all simulation, because where is this?
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW.
Exactly.
Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriot's puppets. But I've made use of you.
Ah, it disappears too quick.
Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious that Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it.
I wonder if this would do anything.
Back to war by something less than real.
Let's see.
No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
Well, thanks. What are they even stepping on?
The opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Alright, this may take a couple times. I just gotta remember the attack patterns here. And try not to get hit with the homing missiles. That's the thing that always gets me. The fuck is that goddamn missile launcher? There we go. Jesus. Oh my god, no time to even shoot. One at a time. Getting smoked. Come on. There we go. I'm waiting for those homing missiles to come by, because they're going to come soon. Actually, I think I can survive one of them if I use one ration right now. Alright, let's do it. Good advice. Thank you. No! Damn it. Let's try to get over to get this ration. Oh. Oh my god. I know, really. Dude, come on. Let me live. I'll take the damage. Leave. Let's do this. Who's up next? Yeah. Let's do it.
Right, respond. Right.
Oh. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen eventually. All right, we got our mojo down. Let's do this. All right. Bring it, bitches. Ah. Alright, who's next in the arena? Oh, come on. God damn it. Oh, I hate that fucking move. I'm feeling we're gonna end up taking another couple shots at this, guys. God damn it. Oh, man. Let's get into a groove here. Alright. Ah, well played, good sir. Thank you. God damn it. Oh my god. Alright, trying to avoid this effing homing missile. Alright. Let's get out of there now. Oh my god. Oh. All right. Alright, is there another ration? Come on, give me another ration. Give me more rations. Oh god, nope. No rations. Ooh, getting dicey, guys. Yes, we did it. This is my favorite Metal Gear game.
It's no use.
Oh, that dodge of the homing missiles is... That was all I needed, was one of those. Olga.
So you decided to show yourself.
Olga, don't do this. They'll know.
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you?
Just take care of my child.
This is suicide.
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies.
Very good question. Where did she just jump from?
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you.
She
Weren't
came
they
from
your
out of the
comrades?
cosmos.
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
Alright guys, time to settle in for a long cutscene.
I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Not so tough without... Also, why did she show up without the ninja suit? Don't show up to a high-powered exoskeleton fight with a human body.
Live! You have to.
Olga.
Olga, how I've only known you for 2 hours. Maybe he was trying to be RoboCop.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on?
I literally, the first time I ever played this game, I thought this was going to be like a Phase 2 boss fight with the Metal Gear Rays.
Control. What? What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Hey, now.
What have you been up to?
We're playing a game with giant robots and massive cybernetic exoskeletons. Let's not get lost in the intricacies of reality of or how many times you could spin a load of P90. I remember watching Predator one time with my best friend, and we've seen it a million times. And for whatever reason, one time they were just like, Arnold wouldn't be holding his submachine gun with one arm like that in the jungle. Anyway, we're fine with the plot of the intergalactic alien coming down to hunt men for sport, but we're nitpicking the way he's holding his gun. Hey, Solid, it's just Biden once he grows a beard.
Damn the Patriots! You still have some use.
Yeah, really, I'm shooting it with a fucking Stinger missile. I love the callbacks, guys. Snake, turn away. I'm about to get choked out the way I like. Damn, he choked him out so good his eyes rolled in the back of his head. Now, if you're wondering about that 55 hours for playtime, I've left it running in between a couple of streams.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
No, please don't. Don't, Daddy.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
Well, just remember when a woman that he had just met while he was naked inside of a torture room came in and was talking to him, the only things that was going through his mind was, that's so cute, I can't bear it.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Now this just turns into like The Departed at the end here. Everybody starts murdering each other.
I used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names.
A list of names. Of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW.
I'm pretty sure the third from the right on the bottom is like Hitler.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
He's trying to find
Really?
Satoshi.
But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A purified hydrogen bomb?
Stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Yes, it's my time to be an evil, conniving shit.
What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades.
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching.
What's my charade, guys?
But we're running a little short on time.
Backstabbing.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training.
That's what I told you, but you see, I lied.
The lead of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus?
Yes, completely agree.
This is the S3 training.
So those, because as you're listening to this whole speech, it's just like, man, are we the bad guy that's like, I killed your parents? Oh, fuck this guy, I'm gonna murder him now.
And the president's deaths.
You're totally right, though.
The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Fox Die. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? AIM's own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker.
I'm more of a fifth dimension agent myself.
I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Fox Die. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story.
It is pretty crazy, though, hearing all this exposition.
A sort of examiner we hired to
Can't help but just marvel at it.
Before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no
Nope, it doesn't. Just look like Lee Van Cleef.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake.
If you go look up Lee Van Cleef from Escape from New York, you'll see exactly where they got the design for Revolver Ocelot.
And this training kernel would provide more than enough
minus the ponytail.
Such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus. You and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the
purified hydrogen bomb?
The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred.
Provoke that hatred.
And you
do
opted
it.
For vengeance, just as we planned.
And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
Orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
It was probably my right arm.
Our misfortune was just a part of your project?
Oh, I guess I can be shot. This being shot thing and dying kinda hurts.
How could
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
More exposition.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
Yeah, maybe that's how the real magic of Kojima games is, that basically, like, everything's kind of obscured until the very end, where it's like this massive debriefing of everything, where you're like, oh my god, that's what was going on this whole time.
We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused.
Jesus, Ocelot, do you have to be such a shitty person?
Just like Olga.
You already shot the lady.
No.
Killed her whole team.
You
Killed her father.
as the tragic heroine.
Now you need to call her a
Thanks to the
pathetic
script
wretch as she
Patriots
does?
wrote for you.
Damn.
Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
Oh, I know some women like that.
Died whenever I wanted to.
I live for the drama.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
So then, where's hers?
Bastard.
Does she even have one of those things on her? Also, why isn't Ocelot playing in the NBA if he's got hops like that? And the winner of this year's dunk contest, Revolver Ocelot! You know what the Metal Gear rays sound like to me? A mechanical version of the Water Boy.
And clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
Solidus truly is, like, badass. I will say, every snake in this game is badass. Couldn't have been Solidus, couldn't have been Solid Snake, he had to be Raiden.
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload they had.
I was about to say, wait, Ocelot does that in the first one? I was about to think that there was, I thought there was something in Metal Gear Solid 3 that I had completely missed for a moment.
Everybody down!
Yeah, also, what noise does a manta ray make? I guess the noise that they make is...
Impossible.
She is Lady Luck.
No, you know what? Funny enough, Ray looks like a rejected design from Zone of the Enders. That's what it looks like.
Proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
No, good thing she finished that sentence before she died. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been realistic.
Damn! Try this instead. No! No! No, not now!
Who, based on Domino? Or is there a Marvel character named Fortune also? Okay, yeah, you were talking about Domino. I'd have to say that Domino came first, though. I think, at least in comic book form.
Brothers! Liquid! I've been waiting for this!
So stupid.
Can't be! I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to
Do you know
awaken.
how stupid that sounds as a line of dialogue from a villain?
You were inside Ocelot?
I've been waiting inside this arm the whole time, waiting for the right time to come out.
Controlling him.
No.
Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here. What? You're the only one that can free me. After all...
So ridiculous. It was I forgot about that.
I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
I forgot about that line of dialogue.
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host?
Yeah, when you find out that it's like I pretended to hypnotize myself and let Liquid think he was in control of my mind. Yeah, it's all quite insane. No. Metal Gear Solid 3 did a better job of explaining it than Metal Gear Solid 4. Because Metal Gear Solid 3, where you found out that, you know, spoiler alert, the Ocelot is the son of the Sorrow, then it made it seem like, oh, okay, that's able to happen to him because he has, like, some supernatural connection. Yeah, I've been streaming the past couple weeks again. We're gonna finish up the game tonight because it's all cutscenes and one boss fight left. But I appreciate you coming back, man. Exactly, should have made it possible because of the Sorrow's powers. Yes, but nanomachines work so good as an explanation. It reminds me of the movie Thank You for Smoking, when they're talking to some movie producer, and it's like, he's trying to get cigarettes in this space movie. It's like, but wouldn't, like, the spaceship, like, the oxygen catch on fire if somebody smoked in there? He's like, well, we'll solve it with one line. Just thank God we invented the whatever device, and now we can smoke. Nanomachines. This cutscene could have... You could tell this is where the cutscene would have been amazing here, too. They had to cut it all out. Goddamn terrorists! I haven't gotten to Petovich's books yet. As you can see, I'm little bit vision impaired right now, so I can still read, but everything just I get headaches a lot quicker from reading stuff or watching TV too long and shit like that right now. So I'm getting laser treatment done on my eye, so it's a whole process. But hopefully I'll be able to. Might just listen to an audiobook of one of them or something. Take the semi-lazy route, but I'll get around to them soon.
April 30th?
That's right.
Which brings me to one of the dumbest movie titles ever, that 007 movie, Quantum of Solace. Such a stupid movie and such a stupid title.
And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation. Here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule.
Yeah, this isn't just for show. I actually have my eye looks fine, but I got bleeding in the back of my eye, so everything's like basically blurred really badly in my left eye right now. But it actually makes it easier for me to play with this on than to try to like cross vision.
What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities.
Dude, you know, honestly, I got my first laser treatment done last week. It's not painful, but it's extremely uncomfortable. It is like having somebody like hold your eye open while you're staring at the sun.
Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next
Why are his
generation.
tentacles breathing?
The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy?
Hey, Krillin's the one that does solar flare more than Goku.
Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort.
I'd say I got hit by Krillin /TN/ Chaosu solar flare.
From parent to child. It extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
There actually is a book called Les Enfants Terribles. I bought it, never read it because it looked boring as shit.
The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon.
Oh, nobody wants to be remembered as
My
Exxon.
mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty.
He's building up to that.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GWs.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200
The
years,
eeriest
the kind of
cutscene in
consciousness
all
formed layer
of
by
Metal Gear
layer in the
Solid.
crucible of the White House. It's not
It's
unlike
time.
when life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If
You
you're
could be.
immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not
Still.
covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on?
Exactly it.
Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives. Through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's
This
what
part's too
history
good to
is,
talk
Jack.
through. Sorry.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
Hey, you know, Raiden's like on one knee on the codec and shit, and Solidus is just over there like chilling, waiting for him to like sharpening his swords and shit.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result.
Junk data.
To avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests.
All
continue
that
to
junk
churn and
data.
accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with
Not
a
a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely.
This is the prequel to ChatGPT.
Produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations.
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself.
I'm probably
what to
going
believe
to
and what
wrap it
pass
up
on.
for the rest of the year here, which is all of 2 weeks
Or something
after this.
Snake told you.
And then probably look at starting to stream another game to start off the new year. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll put it up for a poll,
That's not true.
see what's going
I have
on.
no right.
Does
There are a
something
couple
like
of,
self exist inside of you?
I'll talk after this,
Called
but
self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is
DBZ
that self
game might be a
is
good one to do.
concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap.
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
oh, the cutscene's putting me to
You
sleep.
feel lost. Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything.
It's a
though.
great scene, but I've seen it so many times that it's like the shock factor's gone.
Every time something goes
Still great,
wrong,
though.
you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide
Exactly.
what is true?
Sadly.
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world.
You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done
Yeah,
for
the
that
Jason
goal.
Voorhees music
All
of that.
this you used to struggle with. Now we think
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
you fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation.
Yeah, I know, Kojima with the
What interest
ultimate
of a single
mindfuck.
soldier,
Haha,
no
you
matter
played my
how
game.
able
You're a
be to
fucking
us?
idiot.
The S3 plan does not stand for Solid Snake Simulation. What it does stand for is Selection for Societal Sanity.
It's like the layers that it just keeps going.
Controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake.
Apparently, they didn't even tell. This game is just predicated on people not telling their subordinates the whole story.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
No, Saul just decided to pull out a projector, hand it to Ryan, and he's chilling with them, eating popcorn on a lawn chair.
It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency.
Ryan's actually watching what we're seeing.
Our proof. Right. There are also reasons behind your selection.
You guys are killing me now because all I can think about is Solidus in the background.
Why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to...
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything...
This is really speaking to me on some relationship levels right now.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise.
Oh, good God.
Take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention, the death of Rose. She's wired the same
It's
way.
okay, you've missed about 40 to 50 minutes of cutscenes.
Of course I do, Jack. You
Oh, and the
have
Metal
to
Gear Ray
believe
fight. Oh, and some sword fighting.
Fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monster.
Well, I'm my own master now, so...
Jack.
Are you done with your phone call?
My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack,
I'm the one who killed your parents. The ones you don't remember.
I claimed you for
I
my
thought
own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the
cutscenes were
devil.
done.
I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape.
He is the bad
You'll
guy.
stay in the endless loop. Your own double heel.
Yeah, but they didn't mention that Jack's parents were also cocaine and heroin dealers that were pimping out the local girls. That part was redacted. Got big katana energy.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead.
I just won't reveal them yet.
The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex.
How
and
does
throughout the
he
neural
know?
network they formed.
So then by that logic, couldn't he have just cut out the nanomachines from anybody that the Patriots were controlling?
Brace yourself.
I'm braced. I think. Let me get this other ration. God damn it, come on. That's not what I need.
Is that the best you can do? Die. Is that the best you can do?
God damn it, this fucking fire damage. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Ready to give up, Jack?
No, you fucking bitch.
Let's go.
Oh shit. God.
Is that the best?
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh, alright. Alright. Oh, no, I don't want it to get interesting. This is not going well. Oh, I just cartwheeled his ass. Oh, dude, really? Are there no other rations? Oh, fuck, I'm not wearing body armor like an idiot. No. Dude, come on. Come on.
Take this. Is that the best you can do?
Oh, dude, no. Just that final little... Game complete. That's a lot of blood. Hold on, I can't die yet. I have to get to the edge so I can fall slow motion. This is the spot. Yes, December 13th. I remember the day fondly. It's like it was today. Alright, so we'll break for about another 20, 30 minutes. Cutscenes? Alright. I think there's one more random trophy you can get for, like, seeing Vamp. You're telling me that this part of New York was completely empty until just this very moment? Maybe it was all simulation. It's in the Matrix right now.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if
It's a very sparsely populated New York.
There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words.
Should be. I think that,
you can find your own name. And
let me see here.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate.
It's like for a split second you can see Vamp in the background here.
Your own legacy. It's for you to decide.
Let's see.
It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
I forgot I made my name Jacko Shabazz.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before.
Trying to. Let's see. Where is he?
And my own life.
That's him. He's right there. But it didn't let me zoom in on him. God damn it.
They taught me some good things too.
That's some BS. I don't know if they changed the button or what, but yeah, it told me to. I even just looked at it. It said hold the R1 button and use the right stick, but I'm doing that and it's not doing shit. So.
As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Lame.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with.
Yes, I was able to catch up with the underwater robot that was swimming.
This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriot's identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
My gosh.
Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate.
Count me in.
Count me in.
No, you have things to do first.
No, you have a girlfriend.
And people you need to talk to.
Just leave Raiden alone as a man with body armor and a katana standing in the middle of Wall Street. Rose, it's amazing how you were able to find me in a crowded New York street. Wall Street brokers just walking into work. Huh. Guess the Dow's gonna be down today.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know.
But we're gonna find out together.
But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
You know, if anything, I think that's the real message of Metal Gear Solid 2. See people for what they are. Especially nowadays, we live in such a put a fake version of yourself online society that I think that a lot of us are hiding who we really are.
Of course.
I know before this stream, none of you guys knew what I looked like.
I remember now.
Now I'm the eye patch gamer.
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
This is my favorite end song to all the Metal Gears 2. Can't say goodbye to yesterday. That's how I feel about this game.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
Sorry, I'm humming along to the song. I like it that much.
The environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a
Such a good jazz song.
This is for your ears only.
I think this song too reminds me of one of my favorite movies that came out around this time. It came out a couple years after Metal Gear Solid 2, but if you guys have a chance to check it out, it's called Brother by Takeshi Kitano. Really good, like, Yakuza flick movie, but great soundtrack to it too, very jazzy. Well, obviously we gotta stick around till the end, guys, to hear the after credits scene and see what horrible rank we ended up getting, but this has been truly a fun experience. It's the first time I've ever been able to stream a game, live stream a game with you guys. Just a fun time. I really appreciate you guys coming along for the whole journey. All your comments, all your support on whether it be watching the analysis videos or just hanging in here with me and watching me mess around with the guards or fuck up and whatever. It's been a really cool time. Really good way to end the year too, and to celebrate the release of the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. Pretty good. Who knows, guys? Maybe we'll come back and we'll go through Metal Gear Solid 1 or Metal Gear Solid 3 to start off the year. I do think that it would be fun to go through one of those with you guys too, and obviously when Metal Gear Solid, the second volume comes out, the Master Collection, if Rising's part of that, we'll go through that. If 4's through that, we'll trudge through 4 again. I do not like Metal Gear Solid 4, but I know a lot of people love it. Controversial opinion. We'll figure out what we're going to start the new year off with, though. I might do a few polls here. I do have an interesting video coming out in about a week. Nothing game related. It's actually, I killed the second channel that had a bunch of tech videos from stuff I studied. Some of it is crypto based. I know you guys hate that, but dude, the streaming's been a lot of fun. I wasn't really sure that it was going to be my thing, because I think it helps that I'm playing a game that I've already played before, so I can actually comment with you guys. I'm not just stuck in like figuring out what's going on mode. I'm not very good at multitasking, so I wasn't sure that it was going to work out for me streaming with you guys and trying to talk to the comments, but it went off without a hitch, I'd say. Everybody got to hang out and have a good time. Now we're just chilling, listening to some smooth jazz until this end of the credits cutscene. Oh, I'm sorry, codec call. We still don't have enough money for cutscenes. I would do a Death Stranding playthrough, but Jesus Christ, that would be... I know, I've done two playthroughs of Death Stranding, and both times it took me near 40 hours. It's like, what, this took us... I can't get an accurate reading because of that stupid time that I left it running for 2 days, but I think that we got through this in roughly about 8 to 9 hours total. Which isn't bad. I mean, if you look at it, we had, what, 8 videos total that are going to total up to about 9 hours, so... that's kind of the sweet spot for streaming a game, though. Like, I think this was the perfect amount of time. Went on for a couple months. Otherwise, if we do something like Death Stranding, we're going to be streaming that for over a year. Kojima's new, both of Kojima's new games might be out by the time we finish a Death Stranding stream. If by some miracle I parlay this into actually making some money streaming eventually, and I could stream more days than just 2, we could do something like that, but this is all just for shits and giggles, guys. Deploying smooth jazz. No, all smooth jazz is procure on site. That would have been so great if at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4, right before he dies, just like, I did it for the lulz.
Dreams that I let slip away, I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday.
Overall creative direction, Hideo. Who puts that? Overall creative direction, Hideo Kojima? I think we understand that. I did not know that. International Coordination, Scott Dolph. That's the name of the colonel that gets killed at the very beginning. There's a Satoshi involved in this. I like how they even have the fonts that they use. Helvetica is a trademarked font. Blue Point Games. I think that Hideo Kojima games are the only game credits I've ever sat through all the way. Get a DMCA for Helvetica. The man who begins and ends the credits, Hideo Kojima. Konami was just like, no, 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 no. We're at the end of the credits.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt.
Tien Shinhan -2.
Joy and sorrow.
Damn, bro.
These are the things I will pass
No,
on.
maybe this eye's resting.
That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
I'm having them stitch up the black pirate flag as we speak.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disk.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell? The line that made everybody, like, lose their mind that this was the end of Metal Gear Solid 2 and we were gonna have to wait years. 29 rations used. 67 people killed. 13 alert modes. 10 continues and 10 saves. I don't... Hey, capybara. I don't think that time helped either. New item obtained. Ooh, we got a digital camera. Fancy. I thought it was a good one. It took me a minute to get it. It was like Tien minus... Because they have, like, what is it, Dragon Ball Super? I'm like, is there a version of Dragon Ball Super called Tien -2? So it took me a second to figure it out. Oh, man. Alright. Well, gang. We have done it. Metal Gear Solid 2 is in the bag. We have become the Sons of Liberty. I salute you, gang, for sticking through it with me. I'm going to sign off here, guys. I will be active on the posts for the channel, so keep an eye on those. I should have this, it's basically a whole documentary on futurism is what's coming up. So that's going to be up in about a week. There is a little bit of Metal Gear Solid stuff mixed in there with the portion that's about, what's it called, Skynet theory. So I think you guys will like it. I hope that you guys leave some comments on there and tell me your thoughts on the subjects too. But again, thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of your week, guys. Happy holidays. It will be back streaming at the beginning of the year. We'll figure out what we're going to do, though. Probably do some polls to judge what we're going to have on tap. Take care. Have a great rest of your evening.